in an effort to start episode 2 out of the bottom of the older projects down here. I have grabbed 5 bags, which is 5-ish projects. So the first one is in this bag, and essentially it was, I have wool-like yarn here that is a super fine that I was using, and then I have this yarn that was Cape May Fiber Co, and it was 5 skeins, a mini set, and it was the colorway Carnival Ride. And so I had started this little, I think it was going to be a scarf, but I cannot find the pattern anywhere. It's so lovely. It looks, it looks great, but I really have lost all motivation or any type of understanding of what this was. So this is going to be our first frog project. I still have all the little balls here that I would like to make something else with. I think I might just snip and get rid of this, or I could maybe make it a dish towel or something. This is super merino wool and nylon, so I don't know how well it would work for anything like that. But this is project number 1 of this episode that I am going to frog. So that will be frog. The next one is another project in this bag that I love, and I'm going to finish. So this is a shawl that I started with some yarn. Here it is here that I bought in New Orleans over a year ago. So I do have the pattern here, as well as the hook, as well as what I was using. I think I stopped because I was going to run out of the white, so I might have to order some more white, but it looks like I was checking off on the pattern. So I was on row 51. So I was making great progress on this. It is a full, to finish the whole thing, it's 101 rows. So I think what I'm going to do with this one is I am going to order some more of this white yarn, because I do have the label. It's Premier Anti-Pill Everyday DK. So I'm going to order some more of that so that I can get this finished, because I love this. It's so exciting. It's so cool. And it's just so pretty. It's really just a lovely texture and just so fun with these Mardi Gras colors. So this is project number 2. So we're going to keep that one. Project number 3 is here. Again, I think we have a hook in the bag. So now second bag with a hook. This project was using some yarn, this tweed, Tuscan tweed, in this is like a gray color and this green color, and using, let's see, a 5mm hook, an H. And I remember this, I was making a scarf. So here's as far as I got. So I got pretty far. I'll have to see if I can find the pattern, but I remember it being, a very simple repeat that was kind of a, randomized length stripes. And I got this yarn when I was in Spain for a friend's wedding many years ago. So I would really like to finish this as a fun project to remember that trip, because it was so lovely. So that is number 3. And then, so we're going to keep that one. And project bag number 4, we're going to see what's in here, because there's there's a few things in here. But we have a orange Santa hat with white brim. think I really didn't like the white brim. I was using this Hometown Lion Brand yarn. So I just really did not like that. So I am going to frog this hat and save the yarn for something else. So that will go in the frog pile. Oh, and here is another Santa hat that I started. I don't know why I stopped this one, but I'm going to frog this as well. I just don't want to finish it. So this will go in the frog pile. And then let's see what else we have. Oh, it looks like I started a headband. So I may finish this. This is almost done. So I can finish this velvet headband. I don't know why. Yeah, it is just about finished. So I will finish this. I'll put this in the finish pile. And then the last bag of things was, I found this, which actually isn't even a project, I don't think. But I have a small cuff that was started. But I know that I wanted to make a sweater out of this. So you can see I already frogged the original sweater. So I think I'm just going to frog this little bit of sweater and put the yarn more visible in my shelving here so that when I'm ready to make something, I will have it available. Because this hipster cotton, I remember this is from, again, years ago. This was a really popular, I don't even know if Premier still sells it, but it was very popular. This is the colorway Summer Splash. And I remember I had to order it. That's why it's in this, because it was just flying off the shelves. So those are my projects. So in recap, we are going to frog 4 projects. So this little cuff that I started, I'm going to frog that. This red Santa hat, I'm going to frog that. And then this orange Santa hat, I'm going to frog this. And this scarf or whatever it was intended to be. So I'm going to frog that. And then the projects that I'm going to pursue and finish are the headband. So this is in Baby Crushed Velvet, colorway Indigo Shadow. So hopefully I can figure out the hook size and things that I used here, but this should be pretty quick to finish. I'm going to finish this lovely scarf from yarn I got in Spain, and then finish this shawl of yarn I got in New Orleans. So I just have to order more yarn for this because I don't, well, I can check, but I don't believe that I have this Premier DK weight yarn in my stash. I just had that one skein, if I remember correctly, from when I was making that. So excited. And I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. And I can't wait to clear out some of this, especially, like I said, from the bottom. You can kind of see here the little hole that is starting from the projects that we took out. So yeah, I'll let you know when I finish. So I was looking at the shawl from New Orleans as I was starting to put things away, because that is another big problem, is I will throw yarn in bags and then not put it away where I can see it so that I can use it. And when I went over to put the white away that was from this project, I decided to root around in my little square with white, and I found a whole skein of the cream that I needed of the Premier yarn for the New Orleans shawl. So I'm so excited. I'm going to get working on that, I think, first of the grouping of things as I put away and frog these other items. just like that, everything is put away, all the frogged items. So now I am going to be starting on my New Orleans shawl. So I have officially finished the shawl. I love it. I did a reverse single crochet border on here, which I think came out so cute. And I finished all the yarn and it came out lovely. I'll probably wear it more like this, where you do the fun, like almost like a bandana, but I love it. It's so fun. It's so textured and it's kind of really cushy. So I am finished this one, and now I'm going to move on to my headband. I did just measure it and it's coming out to about 18 inches. So I need to get to 21. So I am going to see what hook size. I'm assuming a 5mm. So I'm going to try that and see if it works. And I'm super excited. And now I'm going to actually, before I start the headband, I am going to put everything in this bag from that project away. So we have our hook, which it ended up being a 6mm hook. Put that away. And then I'm going to also just take all the trash out of this bag. I'll save, I save these little plastic bags. And then scissors, so got those out. The pattern, so I will save the pattern for future use if I want. I'm going to put this white yarn back. And this is just my little doodads bag, so I'll take that out. Another pair of scissors. Some just little, this was all that was left of the yarn, so I might take this and put it, I have a little somewhere I have a little ball of yarn of like scraps. It's very little, but maybe I'll keep that. And the bag is empty. reason I can't get things done is I had a little side quest. So I ended up knitting a hat last night and this morning. So it's just a little beanie that I use 9mm knitting needles, and it came out great. It's a double-stranded hat. So, okay, I'm gonna go back to my scarf now. So I have officially finished all of my projects that I wanted to this go round. So I had my New Orleans shawl, which I love. Then I finished up this twisted headband. Also came out really, really nice. The colors are just awesome. I had a little side quest where I made this hat, and then I had just finished this scarf. So I made an infinity scarf, and it's perfect. It's about 52 inches. I think that's perfect for what I'm looking for in my scarf to keep my neck warm. But I hope that you had fun following me along with this one, and I am so excited for some more projects to pull.